What's up, guys, and welcome to another video here on the Sofo Soccer channel. My name is Matt. Today is a big one. Belgium versus Slovakia was the headlines for today, the biggest upset in Euros history. We're going to talk a little bit about that and the rest of the games that happened today on Monday, June 17th, 2024. So let's talk about them. We're definitely going to go out of order. We're first going to talk about the Slovakia versus Belgium game because what an upset that was. These were the lineups for this game. Honestly, when you look at this Belgium side, you're thinking like, how could this side possibly lose to a team like Slovakia? Lukaku up top, Trossard, De Bruyne, Doku, Mangala, Onana, Carrasco, De Bast, Faiz, Castagne, and Castiles in goal. It's a pretty solid Belgium side, I'm not going to lie to you. Bakayoko off the bench, Tielemans off the bench, Witzel, Vertonghen, Cooper, Vermaelen. Some pretty good quality off the bench and in the squad overall. But also when you look at the Slovakia side, it's really not a bad team at all. You definitely shouldn't underestimate them. Of course, under the captain of Skriniar, of course, Dubravka in net, Skrans and Bozanic, Labotka in that midfield. It's definitely not a Slovakia team to underestimate. And in all honesty, I think that's exactly what happened here today. I think Belgium were completely oblivious to the fact that Slovakia can actually compete and actually give them a really good game. And in my opinion, this game was entirely even throughout the entirety of 90 minutes. Obviously, Belgium had a lot of attacking opportunities. They had a lot of shots on goal, and they had two Romelu Lukaku's goals that were disallowed due to an offside and for a handball, which we'll talk about in a second. But essentially, Belgium should have done a lot better in front of net. They were definitely not clinical in front of the goal at all. Dubravka did it very, very well, in my opinion, probably the man of the match of the game, making incredible saves. The defense did absolutely phenomenal, keeping Belgium out of the box as much as they could and making really important tackles in that penalty area. I think overall, as like a squad in general for Slovakia, everybody played very, very well. I think maybe the only person that went quiet was their striker, the number 9. This guy, Robert Bozanic, who plays for Boa Vista in Portugal. But yeah, he was pretty quiet statistically, but even on the field, you could tell that he wasn't really on his game. He was kind of getting locked down a little bit. And props to Slovakia for scoring in the 7th minute. It was an amazing, well put together goal. A cheeky little back pass. The shot is saved by Castiles, and then Schranz is there to put it in the back of the net. Definitely not offsides, and it was a really good goal. For Belgium, they could have done a lot better with two players specifically that I'm talking about, and that's Romelu Lukaku and Doku. I really dislike Doku as a player. Like, this guy, I feel like, is so predictable. He is so overrated. I have no idea why he is at City, but this guy does the same move every single time. He like looks to take on the one-on-one. He like feints left, goes right. Then he takes like these long strides to try to beat his opponent, which he does some of the time, but he does it every single time he touches the ball. And then there's very few chances or very few times where he actually passes it backwards and kind of resets. Doku should have been substituted way earlier in that game. He got subbed off, I think, in the 85th minute. And of course, Romelu Lukaku, he had one job to do today, and he did anything but that. He had so many shots in front of goal. He had so many opportunities to put Belgium in front easily. Romelu Lukaku could have had a hat trick, and I think Belgium overall could have scored like 6 goals today. There was a moment in the game in the second half where the ball was cleared off the line after a shot from Johan Bakayoko off the bench. This guy, literally, he shot the ball. He was inside the box, and it was cleared off the line. It was unbelievable. It was this shot right here. Nobody thought that that was actually going to get saved. Obviously, Lukaku had that goal that got disallowed due to offside, and then there was another goal that was disallowed due to a handball, and a lot of people are already like creating controversy about that handball. I thought that was 100% a handball, because if you guys don't know the rules of the game, it's literally available online for those who really don't know it. But yeah, these are the boundaries of the handball. It's up to the armpit, it's up to the end of the armpit and then down, and these are the different types of offenses. But the main one we have to look at is this part right here: scores in the opponent's goal directly from their hand or arm, even if accidental, including by the goalkeeper, immediately after the ball has touched their arm, hand, even if accidental. So in the case of what happened with Belgium, the ball hit the Belgian player's hand right before he set up Lukaku to score. So I don't know necessarily what the confusion is. People just probably don't know what the rule is for handball in IFAB. This is literally straight from IFAB's website. But yeah, it was an insane game. I honestly really enjoyed seeing Slovakia beat Belgium, the biggest upset that we've seen in the Euros so far. Literally, apparently Slovakia haven't been in the Euros since also the year 2000, and I think it's kind of common sense that they're just not really as successful in this tournament as, you know, people think. But yeah, it was so good to see them win today. A huge congratulations to them. And speaking of upsets, I think the Romania and Ukraine game was a huge upset, in my opinion. 3-0 is crazy. Like, you can't tell me that anybody saw Romania taking a 3-0 win against Ukraine. Just look at this Ukrainian side. They have so many good players. I mean, obviously, Dopik up top. They have Shevchenko and Mudryk, who are very more known because they play in the Premier League. Mudryk plays for Chelsea. Shevchenko plays for Arsenal. Lunin in goal, who's had a horrific game, plays for Real Madrid. Viktor Zhinkinkov, this is one of Girona's best players this season, and I thought he did pretty okay today. Shaparenko in the midfield with Stepanenko as the captain. These are pretty good players, guys. And the fact that Romania, who I'm going to be honest, I don't know a single Romanian player on this team. Like, how did they beat them 3-0? Like, it genuinely blows my mind. There's always an upset in the Euros, but I think this is 2 back-to-back upsets that we saw. And I'm recording this before the Austria versus France game, so all we need is Austria to beat France, and we're kind of set for today. But yeah, Ukraine were absolutely non-existent. Lunin had a horrific game, and Romania were pretty much all over Ukraine, taking the opportunities that they had. They scored 2 goals in like 5 minutes, and they were really living it up. So congratulations to Romania. Congratulations to Slovakia. Let's move on to the Austria versus France game. I'm so upset. I'm so disappointed. I'm so mad. I'm just tight. I'm just tight as hell, bro. Like, these guys literally won over an own goal, and it was just the most undeserved win ever. This was the most even game, I think, and probably arguably the best game in the entire tournament. Austria really gave France a game to play. It was so entertaining, so many opportunities. Obviously, France had the majority of them, and there were very few times where Austria were actually a threat in front of goal, if they even were a threat, if that's even the right word you could use. But yeah, I just really wish they had like a little bit extra to score in the opponent's net and not their own. I mean, Conte was a beast. He made a bunch of recoveries, and they're just so quick. I think like just what really helped them was their quickness on the ball and off the ball movement was just really good. I mean, in front of net, they just could not finish to save their life. It was just so worrying, actually, for the second best nation according to the FIFA rankings to just not be able to finish against Austria, who are 25th in the standings. But yeah, I'm tight. I'm just really tight. I really wish that France didn't win that. We honestly could have had the perfect day today with all the underdogs getting a result. Romania, Slovakia, Austria. Austria, I think, definitely deserved to tie this game at the minimum with the way that they defended, honestly, against France. And not even just defended, but just France were just ass up front. Like, they just could not finish. Even when Giroud was subbed on, he missed a wide open shot. Mbappe missed a clear opportunity to seal the game in a one-on-one situation where literally nobody was around. He was under no pressure, and he just completely put it wide. So yeah, very unfortunate. But yeah, a bitter ending to this day of underdogs and day of upsets. But I think overall today was very exciting. And if you did have the opportunity to watch these games from start to end, I think you were in for a real treat. Tomorrow, we're only going to have 2 games, playing Georgia versus Turkey and Portugal versus Czechia. So it'll probably be a lot shorter of a video tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video for another recap analysis for day 3, I believe it is, for the Euros. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. No, this is day 4. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of today's games. Did you find them entertaining? Did you find them rather boring? Did you get any of your predictions right for who was going to win today? And yeah, if you have made it this far, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button down below. And since you're down there, please hit the subscribe button to keep up with all the videos that I will be posting this summer. I'll be covering the entirety of the Euros tournament, the entirety of the Copa America tournament. And also, if you follow Inter Miami or you're an MLS fan, I do podcasts here on YouTube, the Heron's Haven podcast, regarding all things Inter Miami. So if you want to check that out, that link will be in the description down below. That is available also on Spotify if you don't want to listen to them or watch them on YouTube. But yeah, until then, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for the next video.